pride, anger, lust, greed, envy, ego. These are some of the emotions that we experience day to day in our lives, either within ourselves or in people around us. These emotions fall under the category of negative emotions or our dark side. In a more literary fashion, we call them our inner demons. Our educated society has led us to believe that we can be better selves than what these emotions make us into. That's partially not true. You see, we choose to blind ourselves from facts and allow our emotions to overpower us and lead us into the easiest path. When it comes to negative emotions and their treatment, from society's standpoint of view, our behavior reminds me of some lines from the famous poem The Charge of the Light Brigade by Lord Alfred Tennyson. Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered, there's not to make reply, there's not to reason why, there's but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. We have been told that some emotions are bad. We are not to question that. We are just to avoid and suppress them. This very tendency has led to internal conflicts amongst ourselves, inside us. This leads us into depression and anxiety. Teenagers are blamed for being rebellious. Middle-aged people are given the tag suffering from midlife crisis. But why are these so-called dark side or negative emotions so important for us? You see, when life started, it evolved, conquered the planet, and at one point of time, the Homo sapiens, that is us human beings, came onto the earth. Like every other animal, we too had natural instincts, the jungle instincts. Those were there for our protection and our survival. But at one point of time, when we started developing too much, we started believing that we were above all of that. We started suppressing our raw instincts. In our daily lives, when events trigger these emotions, some of these emotions actually burst out like the volcano of Krakatoa, forcing us to act in ways that will make us regret later. Remember, our natural instincts were there for our protection and our survival. You see, emotions are just tools. They have potential, but it's up to us how and where to use them. It's like the internet. You can either use it to view gossip news or use it to view science news. The choice has always been with us. From the perspective or in the area of negative emotions, if we are to learn to channelize their power, the first thing that we have to do is analyze them, study what they're capable of, and how each of them actually act and work inside us. The moment we know all of this, it will be easy for us actually to find out ways to channel their power towards the good side, making them positive, shining features of our personality and allowing the prodigal son to return home. In the following videos of this series, we will study each negative emotion individually, their capabilities, how they behave, and discovering how we can use them for the right purpose.
We have reached the end of today's video. Stay safe. See you soon.